So if you've been a fan of this channel for a little bit, you probably recognize Bass here. His computer has had...
It broke again.
Yeah, it's had a few issues in the past. And the videos that we've already spent trying to fix this one computer, I'm going to put on screen here. But this is a computer that's never had the same issue twice either. It's always got a new issue. There's always an issue. And it's not even a bad computer by any means. It's mostly...
It's got good part. It's brand new motherboard recently. Brand new CPU. GTX 1660.
Mostly brand new parts, and it's having another problem. So today we're going to go through, we're going to find out if we can fix this computer, hopefully once and for all. This problem doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad a problem. It seems like it's going to be simple enough.
We said that last time, and it ended up being the motherboard and the RAM just not liking each other, apparently.
Yeah. But here's the hoping. With that, let's go and figure out what's wrong with this computer.
Fine.
So we've got the computer in front of us. We'll task manager on the computer. And CPU is only at 1% at the moment. GPU's at 28 degrees, so it's clearly getting cooled. We're not seeing it climb. Actually, I'm going to look at a few things. Do you want to tell them what the actual issue itself is that's been?
Yeah. So the consistent issue, the problem is it's not been consistent, really, is that just randomly, for no reason... Okay, that's not what it's been doing.
Yeah, that's new.
That's different. Okay?
That's very different.
Attempted, let's see if it boot loops. Because if it does the boot loop, I'm going to be annoyed.
Yeah, and it's back. Yeah, it's essentially been doing that, except normally it doesn't even show the screen. It just powers off.
It doesn't even show a shutdown. Yeah, so it doesn't even seem to be like... I genuinely don't even know if it is CPU at that point then.
Yeah,
because what was the error code then? Because it didn't turn off, it just went bye-bye.
Yeah, your CPU fan's going. It's cooled and it doesn't need more than it's only got an AMD basic one. It doesn't need more than that.
This error occurs as a result of faulty or outdated device drivers, an issue in the RAM, a virus or a malware identification, or corrupted system memory.
To go off, it's looking like it might be the RAM, if anything. I think we should lead with the BIOS, because that's very tightly associated with the RAM, and that's the easiest one to fix and potentially test.
Did you just do it? Yep.
Yep, there it goes.
So yeah, that's exactly what's been. It'll just turn itself back on.
Yeah, fans keep spinning. Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird. Okay, let's try resetting the BIOS. Gotta take out the BIOS battery. Good old CMOS. Hey, CMOS battery out.
Yep, I'm eating it.
Oh, I'd rather you didn't. Can't be cooling because obviously we've got 6 fans. That's plenty. It's got a default cooler, but that should be more than enough. That GPU is it's not hot. Okay, it's definitely not the cooling like one of my theories were.
It's not even that dusty or anything.
Yeah, it's not. So we'll test the CMOS. If it's not the CMOS from that error message, originally I thought it was the PSU. Because we got an error message, I'm thinking it's maybe the RAM. And if it's not the RAM, it's probably PSU. Okay.
Alright, she's back on like Donkey Kong.
It's going through the error lights. Okay, she's booting. Okay.
And this is normal.
This is normal. We've got all our drives there.
For some reason, we have 4 keyboards.
Still no idea why. We need to reset the DOCP profile 1.
That all looks normal.
That all looks normal. And then we hope. Again, we're in Task Manager. It all looks fine again. That hasn't stopped it before. But everything looks all good. Memory's still there. It's at the right speed. We'll run a quick 3D mark. Quickly run a 3D mark test just to be safe. We've got Time Spy running and it doesn't seem to be any issues yet, which knocks out the fact that it's cooling. There's no way it's cooling.
Or PSU at this point.
Yeah, I doubt that the PSU might still be having a failure, but I doubt it's overdrawing the PSU. But we'll see how it goes with Time Spy, and we'll see just in general if it crashes. So no issue on Time Spy at all. So we're gonna quickly run Steel Nomad Lite, one of the new ones, and see if we have any issue with that. So we've run some tests, both of those, and everything's held up fine. It's still running, no issues. Literally all we've done is taken out the CMOS battery and putting it back in, reset the BIOS, and it seems like it's had no issues. It looks like it's fixed itself. We'll keep an eye on it for a bit because it seems like, what was it, random times last time? It was inconsistent.
Yeah, it was completely inconsistent.
So yeah, we're gonna have to keep an eye on it for a little bit.
But don't leave just yet, because knowing my machine, this will turn into a 2-parter.
Watch, this is about to cut into the issue.
It's going to cut to like 1 in the morning, and it's just going to be us going, so
it's
the issue's continued.
Yeah.
We don't know what's wrong. At this point, the sledgehammer seems to be the only thing that'll fix it.
True.
It did it again.
There it is. We've lost it. Yeah, we didn't fix it.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Unless... Did it just fall asleep? Damn it! It just fell asleep! We got scared! Damn it!
You've got to put that in.
Yeah!
Bloopers reel at the end.
Damn it! Watch, this is about to cut into the issue.
So as it turns out, the PC has decided to continue to have the issue. So we're about to do a sneaky little RAM swap. Sadly, we won't have the pretty ones anymore, but something working is better than something not, I feel. I'd rather it work ugly than not work pretty. New RAM is in. We're going to see if that works. Let's pray. And it did nothing. Immediately did the exact same thing. Turned it on, was on for about 5 seconds, then turned back off. Didn't do it the entire time I was playing games. The moment I open up Discord for some reason, it decides to go kaputskis. It genuinely seems like if there's not enough going on, it turns off.
So, obviously we're back. Yeah.
This is like 3-4 days later as well.
Yeah, we're back at it. The old RAM is back with the Corsair RAM, but we're going to try next suspect, which is the power supply. We've got things plugged into the power supply.
I don't know if it even is the power supply, because the problem seems to be the less that is going on, the more likely it is the machine just goes bye-bye.
Yeah.
If I'm playing actual games like Dead by Daylight or Doom Eternal, nothing goes wrong. The whole machine's yippee-yay, yippee-hoo.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay.
But the moment anything else isn't running,
yeah, it just
goes.
It's really funky. I'm hoping, honestly, it's just the power supply faltering.
Let's hope.
Because
if not, then we're going to have to wipe shit.
Yeah, then if it's not that, it could just be software. It could be Windows faltering itself.
And there's no way to save my hard drives, is there?
Well, we can move things to the spare hard drives and just wipe the one.
Doing a system restore, see if that'll do anything.
Because the PSU, yeah, it faulted with the PSU, the new one. So
the moment I turned off the camera too.
But trying a restore point, if that doesn't work, we'll try a full Windows reinstall.
Yep.
And then from that point, if that doesn't work, it just comes down to switching in and out parts until we find the faulty bit. So we tried to reinstall Windows and it didn't work. It shut down while trying to reinstall. So I've taken out the SSD. I'm thinking that might be the issue. I put in a new one. Sadly, it doesn't have the mounting point, so it's just kind of hanging out in there for the time being. But that's okay. So I've chucked in this SSD just to test with. I'm going to try reinstalling again. Yippee. Swapped out the SSD. That did not actually fix it. Running theory is now actually the CPU, because we've swapped out everything else basically. We've swapped out the drive, the power supply, the RAM, and it hasn't fixed it. So let's swap in a new CPU, as I have a old AMD Ryzen 1200 here, which we'll use just for testing. And let's see if it works. What I've gone and done is I've reseated the same CPU, done some messing around in the BIOS, obviously playing with the CPU a bit. I haven't actually put the other one in. I've just reseated the one that was already in, and it's been on for a couple of hours and hasn't had any issues. So I'm going to call that one a win. But all that, we switched things out, we cleared Windows and everything. It was simple as reseating the CPU. Sometimes issues just have the simplest solutions. But with that, we are going to have to quickly re-download the internet browsers, because the Wi-Fi card down there needs its drivers to actually work. And I don't have a Wi-Fi dongle on me, so we're going to have to go get some Ethernet. But it's looking like it's going to be working. Look at that. Okay, next thing, I'm gonna hope to actually get in. Okay, we've had to go connect to the Ethernet for a second to actually get our Wi-Fi card back working, because it's wiped the thing. But it's looking like the computer's running. We've moved it and everything. It's still going. No issues. We've just got to re-download all the drivers and stuff. And I think we're gonna be done with that. We still got to just put it back on the setup, but it's all done. It should be fixed. If it's not fixed, I'm not gonna be pleased, because I've fixed this one computer plenty of times. It should be fixed. It did give us a scare when the screen turned off. For NVIDIA, when it was downloading the driver. Yeah, graphics drivers. This is gonna work now. No issues, I've decided. But I hope you enjoyed this video of fixing this computer again. Hopefully we won't be seeing it again. Not without upgrading it or something. Hopefully we won't be fixing it again. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Small creator, helps out a ton. And I hope I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.